to all, please. Good morning, all of you. Is it audible? Good morning, all of you, please. Is it audible to all of you, please? Thank you. Fine. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, fine. So, Sai Kumar, Sarath Kumar, and Karthik, all of you, please. Okay, so first let me introduce myself. So, my name is Lakshmi Rao. I have totally 12 years of IT experience in IT. So, 12 plus years of experience in IT, guys, please. So my career starts as a Java developer. My career starts as a Java developer. Okay. So after working in various companies, I got a chance to shift into the DevOps. From there itself, I have totally 5+ years of experience in DevOps as a senior engineer, and as well as AWS also. Fine. Good morning. Got it. Fine. So that isn't exactly my professional experience. Regarding my teaching experience, so I have been teaching from the last 4 years onwards, DevOps and AWS, and I'm trained so in various and more than 1,000 students, and more than 1,000, more than maybe it around maybe 2,000, I think so, maybe 2,000 students plus. Got it very clearly. This is exactly my profile, and a lot of students getting the jobs in various MNC companies also. Okay, so my training is always a real-time scenarios. So each and every session is what theoretical explanation and practical explanation also. Yeah. So coming into the today's session, so in this course, so we covering 2 courses, guys, please. AWS DevOps and AWS and DevOps, please. AWS Karthik, AWS Rajesh, Sai Kumar, both courses. Got it very clearly, all of you. AWS will be completely covered, and as well as DevOps also completely covering that. So around maybe AWS it will take around maybe 40 days, roughly 40 days too. And so DevOps it's roughly 65 days and 65 days. Got it? Very clear. Very clear all of please. So this is an exactly duration of this course. Okay, you know very well about the timing. The timing is very well 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Got it. And each and every session, recordings will be provided and materials also provided. And so regarding my content, so which topics we covering in an outline concepts or maybe, and which content we're going to be covering, please I'm going to be share. So this is an exactly second. So please visit my Google Drive link. I'm sharing in the chat box. Please visit all of you, please. I'm sharing in the chat box. It is my Google Drive link. So in the Google Drive link, so please copy this Google Drive and let it be pasted in your browser. You can able to see here. So this is an exactly my DevOps content. If you click on that, it will be open my content. See, so what content I'm going to be covering. Please. Okay. So please look at, so totally the content it will be covered. Eighteen pages of content. 18 pages of content, guys, please. In AWS, so what I'm going to be covering, please look at this content also. I hope everybody received this. Google link. Am I right? All of you. So can you reply in the chat box, all of you, whether you received or not? Fine. Thanks for confirmation, Karthik. All of you, please reply in the chat box, all of you, whether you received or not. Fine, please. So you clarified myself what I am. So who I am. So what are the duration of the course, timings. So we're providing recordings, and as well as I shared my content link also. Content link also. Got it very clearly. Next, so do you want to talk to any kind of queries regarding to admin? Please talk to our admin. This is my admin phone number also. This is my admin phone number. Please. So our course will begin. Our course will begin with DevOps. Our course will begin with DevOps and ends with AWS. That means first we are going to be starting DevOps, and then after that we'll start AWS. And for learning these two, okay, prerequisitions. Linux, basic Linux will be covered, and shell script also covered. Basic Linux and shell script Shell script also covered under this course only in a single payment. Got it? Got it very clearly. Understood perfectly or not? Understood perfectly or not? Tell me. Fine. So up to right now, do you have any questions, any clarifications? Fine. Fine. That's all. Fine. So tell me. So today, so let us understand. Let us understand our course fee. So can you talk to admin regarding fees? So I provided a admin phone number. Can you please? Okay, please talk to admin. Okay, it's roughly around maybe 10K, I think so. Okay, that's it. That's it exactly, please. Yeah, fine. So then we'll start our session for today. So what is DevOps and what is AWS? Okay. So we'll discuss. We'll start discussing right now, please. Why not? Then. So before starting DevOps, I need to clarify these four questions. What is an application? What is the server? So what is the time to market? What is SDLC? I want to clarify with you. So tell me, what is an application? Application in the sense of what? Application in the sense of what? So application is nothing but what? Website. Website, like a Flipkart, like an Amazon, like an Amazon. Got it very clearly. So these are all we're calling as an application. So what is an application? The working software which is written any programming by using Java, .NET, Python, we call as an application. We call as an application. Clear all of it, please. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language. The working software which is written any programming language, we call as an application. Got it? That application. So we are going to be deploying onto the production servers. We are going to be deploying onto the production servers. We are going to be deploying onto the production servers. After successfully deploying onto the production servers, then there itself we are going to be accessing as a website. Clear? Understood perfectly. Fine. That is nothing but an application. That is nothing but a server. Clear? So what is the time to market? So for example, so any company in any product, so we have a different kinds of environments. Different kinds of environments. So we have a so dev environment, so we have a testing environment, we have a testing environment, we have a pre-production. A lot of stages, but I don't want to discuss all the things, but I want to clarify it. Pre-production, and the production. And pre-production, guys, please. So we have a different stages. Okay. So our developers writing a code. That code we are gonna be. So it's gonna be testing. After testing only production. After production, so pre-production, it's gonna be production. It will happen in a regular based. But so what are the time to market? What are we gonna be discussing? So after developing software, the software as an application. Okay, the software as an application. So if you can able to deliver software as an application, if you can able to deliver from dev environment to production environment, so with highest quality, within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, is nothing but a time to market. What are the time to market? Anybody help me, please? If we can able to deliver the working software as an application from dev environment to production environment, so within a shortest time, with the high quality, with low cost, is nothing but a time to market. Time to market. Clear of this, all of you? Understood perfectly? Can you reply in the chat box whether you are understood or not? Please. Then what next? SDLs. So how many people don't know SDLC? Can you reply in the chat box? Who knows SDLC? Who knows? Who don't know? Can you reply? Quickly, please. Karthik, Raj, Rajesh, Sai Kumar, Sharat Kumar. Can you reply in the chat box? So what is SDLC? What is SDLC in the sense of what? SDLC is nothing but what? A software lifecycle. So by helping of this SDLC, we can able to produce and deliver into the production service. Produce and deliver into the production service. Clear all of it, please? Understood perfectly. Okay. So in SDLC, we have analysis, design, and implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. So by following these stages or phases, we can able to produce a flipkart kind of applications. So for example, in this we have analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. Clear all of it, please? These are all the stages we have. So we are going to be analysis, what kind of business this, and we are going to be designing. It's nothing but a plan, and it's going to be an implementing by using any programming languages like Java, .NET, Python, anything. Then so we are going to be verifying by the testers whether the testers are for whether the software is in working condition or not. It's going to be validated and it will be deploying onto the production service. Then there itself we are going to be accessing our internet as an application. Clear? That's it. No, whether it is an application is working or not, so we need to monitor. Is nothing but an SDLC. Is nothing but a SDLC. Okay, but what is DevOps? What is DevOps? What is DevOps? So on top of SDLC, we are going to be implementing a a DevOps process. Okay, so DEV in the sense about development, OPS in the sense about operations. Clear all of you? DEV in the sense about development, OPS in the sense about operation. The combination of development plus operation, we calling as a DevOps. That means as a DevOps engineer, roles and responsibility start from where? Coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. So we are part of these all places. But to be frankly, we are not developers, we are not testers. But what we will be, what we gonna be. As a DevOps engineer, we are implementing a just process. A DevOps process we are gonna be implementing with an automated way. And for delivering what? Please tell me for what? For delivering application into the production servers within a shortest time with the high quality with low cost is nothing but a DevOps. So what is the DevOps, please? DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a set of principles, set of method, set of process. It's a process only. Don't think so. A DevOps is a technology like a Java, .NET. It is not at all. It is a process. It is the methodology for so delivering working software into the production environment very smoothly with an automated way. Okay, that's it exactly DevOps. That's it exactly DevOps. But what is an advantage? So we can able to deliver frequently. Got it. Easily we can able to deploy application onto the servers, production servers, and in various environments. We can produce highest quality software, and we can able to reduce the cost. Guys, please increase in the quality. Cost is reducing. Who don't want? So this kind of features anywhere is demanded. Anywhere in demanded, not only DevOps and cost is reduced, cost is increasing, quality is increasing. In your shopping also you're gonna be interest to buy all the product. The same concept here also. Even low failure rates and got it very clearly. Understood very clearly. But as a DevOps engineer, so what is a prior role? So we are going to be replacing a complex pipeline with a transparent pipeline. A complex pipeline with a transparent pipeline. So we can consider SDLC is a complex because of it is a manual interaction. So from stage by stage while you're moving, there is no automated. Everything is a manual. Everything will be manual and everything will be manual. And it will take long time if you got any issue, any problem for identification, for resolving also. Okay. But if you go for DevOps, everything will be visualized. Everything will be visualized, everything will be automated. Because of it is a transparent pipeline. So in the middle, so from coding to testing, building to test, so from one environment to another environment, so it will be create a bridge with an automated way. That means if we got any issue, any problem, easily we can able to identify, easily we can able to fix the issue as soon as possible, and with highest quality, with lowest cost, within a shortest time. That's what exactly DevOps. So by helping our DevOps, we are going to be implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline. What is our prior role? Please anybody help me? All of you please reply. So plan, code, integration, testing, deploy, okay, and operations. Got it very clear. So we are going to be implementing our DevOps process. Our DevOps process. So that means planning, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy. It is a life cycle of DevOps. It is a life cycle of DevOps. This we calling as a DevOps transparent pipeline, and this is an automated process. Clear? Got it very clearly. So, but our roles and responsibilities start from where? Dev environment. Ends with where? Operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. Very clear all of you. So coding in the sense of what? So development. So developers are usually writing a code like .NET, Python developers. So their responsibility is only for writing a code. But as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be maintaining source code. We are maintaining source code in a version control, in a repository wise. But all developer source code, how many developers we are working in dev environment? N number of developers are working. N number of developers are working. After writing all developer source code, we have to integrate an automated way by helping of CA server. And we're going to be executing the test cases automatically. If you got any issue, any error, and it will redirecting back to the developer. Developers again to fix the issue, integration, test. So this loop will be repeated until zero errors, zero bugs. That means we calling as an working software as an application or not. Then so we are gonna be guys, please release. It's nothing but so we are gonna be halt a particular period of time. In a particular maintenance window, we are going to be deploying onto the production service. Got it very clear, Lalo. Understood perfectly. We're deploying onto the production service. We are deploying onto the production service. We are deploying onto the production servers and perfect. We are deploying onto the production servers. Then there itself we are going to be accessing Flipkart or Amazon, Facebook, Redbus, Hotstar. These are all things. Please. Then whether it is an application is working or not, we need to monitor and maintenance. Clear? Understood? So what is DevOps? So why we are learning this? Why we are learning? Because of it is an automated process, increase in the quality. Because of it is low cost. That is in exactly current industry want this kind of features. Why we are? Because of it is an automated process. That is the reason. Its major reason is an automated. Increasing the quality, decrease the cost. Okay, so these are all major advantages which I'm talking about it. And smoothly we can deploy applications on production environment. Okay, and again, it is not a technology, it is a process. We are implementing a DevOps process on delivering working software from dev environment to production environment. Clear all of you, please? Perfect. But for implementing this DevOps process, which are all tools we're going to be learning? Which are all tools we're going to be learning, guys, please? So we are going to be learning for what? So we are learning for what, please? So we are going to be learning for what? For dev environment. For dev environment. So got it very clearly. So we are going to be using what? Git. Git is a version control. Git is a version control. Git is the version control. So we are going to be learning Git administration for handling dev environment, for handling source code in a version wide. And so we are going to be learning Maven. Maven is a build tool. Maven is a build tool. Maven is a build tool. Okay. So by helping of Maven, we can able to build or nothing but compile and execute, and so the entire project by helping of Maven. Got it very clearly. And we're going to be learning Jenkins. Jenkins is an automation tool. So we are going to be integrating. We are going to be integrating. We are going to be integrating. Jenkins is an automation tool. From where to where, please? From dev environment to production environment, we can able to create an automated process with help of Jenkins. Clear all of it, please. And one more thing, guys, please. So we are going to be learning SonarQube. SonarQube. So by helping of SonarQube, whether the developers are using right functions or not, whether the following standards or not, it will be verified. SonarQube. Okay, fine. And one more tool we're going to be learning JFrog. JFrog is an active factory after successfully completing as a working software. We're going to be halt in release. The release is nothing but JFrog. Then, so for handling production environment, for automating production environment, yeah, yes, it is nothing but a CI/CD. It is nothing but what? CI/CD. So the whole thing we calling as a CI/CD. So this is one model we're going to be discussing. And so then after that, so we're going to be discussing about configuration management. Configuration management. Configuration management, please. Configuration. One second. Configuration management. Under this configuration management, so we are going to be discussing about Ansible, and Chef. Ansible and Chef. Got it very clearly. So our entire production environment, the whole production environment, our testing environment or dev environment, we can able to automate by using Ansible and Chef. I'll repeat. So by helping of Ansible and Chef is by helping of Ansible and Chef. So on hundreds of servers, we can able to install the softwares, we can able to create the files, we can able to change the config files, then automatically at a time. Got it very clearly? Instead of installing softwares, creating files, and hundreds of servers manually, we are replacing an automated process with a configuration management. By helping of configuration management, so we can able to do it on automated process. That means on automatically installing the softwares, and automatically creating the files, and automatically a lot of things we can able to do on hundreds of servers. Got it very clearly. So then this infrastructure we are going to be getting from where exactly, please? AWS. This infrastructure we are going to be getting from where exactly? AWS. What is AWS? We'll discuss later, please. Yes, please. Then, so we are going to be discussing about a content technology. container technology. So for container technology, so we are going to be discussing about, we are going to be learning Docker and Kubernetes. Docker and Kubernetes. So by helping of containers also, we can able to deploy our applications very easily. What are the purpose of Docker and Kubernetes? Docker is a container. Docker is a container and it is an isolated area which is specifically deploying only applications only. But those containers we can able to manage by Kubernetes. Those containers, those Docker containers, we can able to manage by the Kubernetes. How, like simply we can say, so you can see, for example, for our understanding. See, if you see any diagram, see here, see. So how all the containers are going to be managed in my ship, the same concept here also. Docker is an isolated area. Docker is an isolated area, is nothing but a containers. Those containers we can able to control or managing by Kubernetes. But so this container technology, what are the major purpose, guys? Please, only purpose of what? Deploying a flipkart kind of application, a redbus kind of application easily. Got it very clearly. And so for we're going to be learning so monitoring tools, also, monitoring tools also, please. So we are going to be learning monitoring tools like Nagios, and Elastic Logstacks Kibana, like ELK we call it. So Nagios is system monitoring, ELK is application monitoring. So Nagios is nothing but a basic computer, RAM, CPU, current load. Got it very clearly. So whether it is servers up and down, we're going to be verified. ELK is nothing but what exactly? Log monitoring. So in the background, what application generating log, those logs monitoring, it will generate analytics also, please. Okay. And one more two tools we're going to be learning. So Vagrant and Terraform. So Vagrant is provisioning tool. Provisioning tool for what? For dev environment. For dev environment. Terraform is what exactly, please? Infra provisioning tool. Infra provisioning. For what? Cloud. We can able to create infrastructure on cloud. So that too we can able to use any cloud. AWS, Azure, any cloud. Clear all of it, please? Understood. So which are all tool stacks we are going to be learning? We are going to be learning, guys, please, for implementing this DevOps process. Is it clear, all of you? Perfect. Perfect. Any questions, please, up to right? One thing, and Sai Kumar. So one thing, guys, please. So and each and every model, please, Sai Kumar, all of you, please listen. So each and every model and each and every session also, it's a practical oriented session. Exactly. what exactly we're implementing in a project. Same thing. For example, CACD. We'll start from the scratch, from the beginning. We understand up to advanced level. Then we are going to be implementing one project in CACD. The same way we are going to be doing here two projects. So here also doing one project. Got it very clearly, totally. So four kinds of real-time scenarios will cover. And one more clarification, all of you, please. Project is nothing but a group of people doing a work. Is nothing but a project. Okay. But individually we're doing a task wise or scenario wise, requirement wise. Okay. So don't worry, I will cover. Any other questions, please? Any other questions, please? Yeah, guys, please. Any other questions? Karthik, Raj, Rajesh, Sai Kumar, Sarath Kumar, is it fine? Understood? What is the flow? Fine. So, fine. So, then, fine. One second. Somebody is asking question. Let me address. So, what will be the course? So, when will be this class started? Like course starts. So, today is a demo session. Am I right? Sai Kumar. Tomorrow onwards, regular sessions. So, tomorrow mostly will start. So, Ansible. Tomorrow we'll start Ansible. Introduction. DevOps will be start tomorrow, please. Just I want to show you, please, how to get a servers. Okay, but can I request you one thing, please? So can you help me one thing, please? Here is one create AWS account. Can you able to do this for me? Do you a favor for me, please, all of you? So who are all interested my course? So do you favor for me, please? With the help of this link. So here is we can able to the AWS account creation. So with the help of this, can able to create a account, please. Will you please do you a favor, please? Not right now, by make it by tomorrow morning for tomorrow session, please. Okay, can you make it by tomorrow morning? Okay, please, all of you, please. Okay, please. Okay, so that's it for today's session. So any question, please clarify with me, and so we'll continue tomorrow. Fine. Thanks, Raj. Thanks for Sai Kumar. No, sir, for info, it will be go through drivers, please. Press here. Yeah, please go through that. Okay, content what I'm going to be covering, please, Sai Kumar. So please, can you give a feedback, frankly? So how do you feel about today's session? Thank you. Thank you, Anand. Thanks for, thank you. Thanks, Karthik. Thanks, Karthik. So, thanks, Andy. But please promise me. So, no, if you want to join a sessions, so it will, please promise yourself, not to me. Make sure 1 hour for class. Okay. 2 hours for practice. Got it. Make sure about this. Promise yourself before joining. Okay, please. And the prerequisitions is what? Dedication, regularity. This is enough for cracking your job. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So we'll meet tomorrow with the same link. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay. So tomorrow we'll start DevOps. Tomorrow we'll start DevOps. Tomorrow we'll start DevOps. Ansible will be started. Okay, please. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So have a nice day for you, all of you. So that's it for today. Thank you.